Yo, what's going on guys? This is Kekbag here with another Animal Jam video, and today's video guys, we're going to be talking about the most inappropriate usernames that have somehow slipped past the filter on Animal Jam and Animal Jam Classic. Before I do want to get into that though, I want to quickly talk about today's video giveaway, which is for a black headdress. All you got to do to enter this giveaway is first of all like the video, subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and then drop a comment down below letting me know what you thought of the video after you watched it, and then also your username and whatnot. Or you can go to the video link in the description alternatively. But yeah, as I said, the most inappropriate usernames on Animal Jam. Now, there is millions and millions of accounts, probably over 100 million, I think, at this point, to be specific. So it would be hard for me to, go through every single username and then decipher which ones are inappropriate as well, and then put them in a list format. So in this video, I'm just going to pick and choose some usernames I've seen over the years and some videos that have been uploaded to YouTube over the years about Animal Jam and inappropriate usernames pretty much, as well as more recently that an issue that has kind of been happening for a year or two now, that inappropriate usernames are getting into the game, and these usernames are literal slurs, okay? But I'll get into that later on into the video. So, early into Animal Jam's lifespan, they didn't really have much of a filter, I'm pretty sure. For the first few couple years, the occasional bad username would slide, something like this. Obviously I'm gonna blur these out, by the way. I'm gonna censor some of them, so if you really want to know what these usernames are, join my Discord and you can ask me in there, because that's 13 plus, and some kids watch this channel, so I'm not gonna put swear words in these videos and whatever. But this one is I can't really explain it, but it is inappropriate. It says dirty and then something else, and some people might argue this is just a gardening tool. I would not, because of the general vibe of it. But they obviously made this on Playwild. This is from a video in 2015, and I imagine this is when Playwild started to start linking accounts to Animal Jam Classic. So there was probably some circumvents there that some people got around and were able to make usernames like this. Regardless, I'm pretty sure this person ended up getting banned, or their username got changed. Yeah, their username got changed, or they were banned. I'm not too sure, but that is that nonetheless. This one here, this is another video from 2014. This is a swear word, and instead of an I, there is a 1. So they pretty much just swapped around one of the letters, and it still looks like the swear word. And this is a common reoccurring thing over the years on Animal Jam. We've seen this plenty of times, just varying in different swear words, just replacing the letters with similar looking numbers and trying to get away with it like that. And it has worked somehow plenty full of times, and most of the time people are reported and they get their accounts either banned or the username is actually changed. Additionally as well, I would argue words that you can't really say in game when you have free chat enabled kind of are inappropriate usernames in a sense. So that could really range from anything really, because there's a lot of words you can't say in free chat that people do actually have in their usernames. Like my username, for example, Kek, you can't say my name in game. There's a reason for that that will probably be explained in a later video, to be honest, but you can't say it you can't say my name in game, and it's involved in my username. So that's just a little example, I guess. But more so, what kind of inspired me to make this video, recently there has been a user that, well, they are a hacker. I'm not gonna shy away from that, but they are a hacker, and they have somehow made it possible to make this a username. I'll put it on screen right now. This is a slur. Obviously I'm going to censor it out. Not welcome on this video, that's for sure. Very, very obvious what the word is. Okay, I don't think I need to explain, and I don't think I need to explain why it's bad that this was actually in the game. And I was actually told, a bunch of people were at their den, they were looking at it, it was actually in game, and they could open the player card and whatnot. They weren't banned or anything. Now, what's the issue with this? If it was a first time thing, it's still bad, but it isn't even a first time thing, because I've covered this on the channel before. Somebody did this previously, almost 2 years ago at this point. I think it actually is 2 years ago at this point. Someone did this the same way, and they got this word to be their username. And at the time, I cropped it out of the video, didn't show it because I didn't really want people to be offended by it, and I didn't really know if I could censor it and it would still be fine. I think it's fine as long as I censor it. Obviously, I don't condemn them using this as their username, but the fact they actually had it in their username and they were able to slip it through the filters by circumventing something, it's an issue. Especially for a kids game, this is an issue. Now, as for how they did this is actually something I've actually made a couple videos on before, which I have to reference. I'm pretty sure it's the unsolved mystery of inappropriate usernames on Animal Jam. I think it was that video, which, by the way, let me know if you guys want me to return to that series, because to be honest, I had a lot of fun making videos for that series, and I think a lot of people like them as well. But in this video, I kind of explain how people have kind of circumvented, you know, username filters over the years to, you know, get certain usernames into the game, and like pretty much it had to do with invisible characters that weren't supported by the font Animal Jam uses to display names on the game. Pretty much that's the basic bare bone way of explaining it. I imagine this is what they have been doing to get these kind of usernames and this slur as a username in the game, and it's probably what has had happen recently as well. But the reason I'm pointing this out as a huge issue, because one, it's a slur. I don't think I need to explain why that's an issue for it being in the game. But second of all, this is an issue that's been happening for almost 10 years on this game, and the fact it's still not patched completely, or they can't find a way to patch it, it's kind of worrying to me. And the fact people are still doing it as well is also worrying to me, because I did say in the kind of the video explaining this, how people, you know, did these to usernames, it is actually possible to take other usernames with this as well. So it is just a precaution, it's like a safety precaution. They should be taking it to patch this as well, because people could use it to impersonate other people as well, which would also be a pretty big issue. So realistically, I think they really should crack down and try find some kind of permanent patch to this issue anyway, because it's an issue nonetheless. But I thought I would make a video on this nonetheless and raise this issue to the community and to Animal Jam as well, because I presume well, I know for a fact they watch my videos sometimes, but I think this is an issue. I know I don't really play the game anymore, I rarely upload videos anymore, but it's still something that needs to be talked about and whatnot. And yeah, that's really all I have to say on that matter, as well as just talking about inappropriate usernames in general. It's not just an issue with, you know, this one instance of, you know, this slur getting through. Well, it's not even just one instance because it's happened multiple times, but you know, the same person that did this, they did it with other usernames as well, with other swear words and as well as inappropriate terms as well, which this is an example here. I'm gonna censor this as well, but you know, it's kind of ridiculous that that's actually still in the game. By the way, they did that like over a year ago and that account still exists. So I don't really know what the moderation team is doing on Animal Jam, but definitely not a whole lot, it seems. But anyway, I'll end it on that note before I get myself into trouble or whatever for talking bad about them. But we're gonna wrap it up here for today's video. Make sure to subscribe with notifications on if you guys do want to be notified on future videos, as well as videos just like this one. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy today's video, and let me know what you thought of it in the comments section below. What is your guys' thoughts, opinions? Let me know in the comment section. I'll be reading all the comments. But with that, I'll catch you guys in the next one.